Hi, I'm Rebecca Schrader,
And I'm Katie Smith.
and we're here to talk to you about malnutrition. You've all seen the photographs. Children lying helplessly in the dust because they can't bring themselves to move a muscle.
Ribs protruding from the empty chests, skeletons, death lurking behind them like a shadow.
Maybe you've seen the photo by Kevin Carter of a little African child curled up on the ground as a vulture waits and watches from the corner.
Carter committed suicide 3 months after he won the Pulitzer Prize for that picture, because the guilt from not helping the girl that became too much for him to take.
He was on a trip to Africa and glimpsed the girl curled up in the dust. He hid behind a bush to take a picture. After, he was guilted and blackmailed because he didn't help the girl by picking her up, even though his company had specifically told him not to help any children because there's a risk of diseases.
Why is it that so many people around the world turn a blind eye to the problems that Africa faces daily?
Maybe it's because we are uninformed.
How can you be expected to do something about an issue that you know nothing about?
That's what we are here for. Maybe if information about malnutrition was put out there, or if every child had a chance to learn about it as we do, the world would be a better place.
What is malnutrition, you may ask?
Malnutrition is the deprivation of certain nutrients.
It takes on different forms depending on the nutrients that is lacking.
Today, we're going to teach you about kwashiorkor, one of the many serious forms of malnutrition.
The word's kwashiorkor comes to the Ga language of coastal Ghana and means the sickness the baby gets when the new baby arrives.
It occurs in areas where famine is a regular occurrence, where drought consumes the land, or where political unrest causes disturbances in the community.
This indirectly causes a shortage of animals for the people of the hunt, which means a lack of protein.
In an impoverished area, such as rural Ghana, the only protein that people may get is from animals that they hunt.
So when drought strikes, the people of the region are often thrown into crisis.
The animals that they depend upon for basic protein on which they survive. I didn't see where he finished.
So close.
So when drought strikes, the people of the region are often thrown into crisis.
The animals that they depend on for the basic protein on which they survive upon die off, or retreat into the wild to look for water.
The direct causes are a lack of protein or too much starch.
The physical changes that occur in communities with a lack of protein are in individuals, lethargy or apathy, a loss of muscle mass, rashes, changes in skin pigment, fatigue, severe infections due to damaged immune system, shock, enlarged belly, swelling, diarrhea, irritability, and a failure to gain weight.
In the United States, most people do not imagine that this sort of famine could exist.
In fact, there are reported incidents of where Ghanaians would call kwashiorkor in our country, because protein in an abundant and easy... Wait, did I do that right?
In the United States, most people don't imagine that this sort of famine could exist.
In fact, there were reported incidents where Ghanaians would call kwashiorkor in our country.
Because protein is abundant and easy to get in the United States, kwashiorkor could be a sign of severe child abuse, because the parents neglected to buy enough protein for their child.
Kwashiorkor is most common in Africa, especially in Ghana, Mali, and Somalia. Put solution here.
One of the political solutions that the government of Ghana could take for creating a solution for kwashiorkor is by issuing the opportunity for all people to have birth control. One of the issues that kwashiorkor arises from is the fact that women have more babies than they can care for. They earn a minuscule amount of money each week, and they don't have the money to buy food for all of their babies. Once one baby is born and another is followed directly after, then one baby doesn't get the same amount of milk that the other one does.
One solution that the U.S. could provide was to give
protein bars. We love protein bars.
Yeah. Yeah.
Give them young.
I don't know.